Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 117 of our Everton Save. And today we have big games against Brentford in the FA Cup. We send the kids out, named after you guys in that one of course. And then we go to Swansea. Not normally a big game when they're 20th in the league, but it is where Tim Cahill is now the manager. Former favourite of course, Tim Cahill. Bittersweet that one for me, but we're going to have to try and ground him into a little swan pulp, aren't we? But that's what's going to happen. Before we get to that, let's have a quick look at what happened since last episode, where we had massive wins in the festive fixtures against West Ham and City, starting with our game away to Watford. Rainer Schiff has opened the scoring, turning in Lookman's square pass. Watford drew level midway through the half as our defence fell asleep. But we went back in front just before the break, thanks to some Lookman magic. Watford pegged us back again after the hour mark. But a calm head and some quick feet from Vlasic secured the win. This was a really good game. I feel like if I was just sitting back watching this on Sky, I would have really enjoyed it. But as a manager, I was really nervous. But it was end-to-end, it was entertaining. Schiffers, Lookman and Vlasic got the goals for us. We did win the game 3-2 in the end. And obviously they were very important points. Next up, we played Chelsea. I think we hosted them. Lookman opened the scoring, turning in Militao's cross at the second attempt. And Black took advantage of some rash goalkeeping to score his first for the club and secure the points. Nope, we played them away from home, but again, a really good performance this one. Lookman and Callum Black with his first goal for the club. You can see it was a tighter game, not many shots, or certainly less shots, but look at those match ratings. We were just really good. We got the job done. That's a big win, that one. And if we have a look at what all that means for the league table, we can see that we are top, a point ahead of Manchester City, 4 points ahead of Liverpool, albeit they do have a game in hand, and there's a little bit of a drop off to the rest of the league. West Ham is starting to fall away, as are Burnley, as you kind of suspected they might do. But nonetheless, it's sad almost in a way, isn't it? I would have liked to have seen them keep it going, but these things happen. But anyway, our focus right now has got to be on the FA Cup against Brentford, and this is, one other thing before we get to that. If we go and have a look at the FIFA Pro Team of the Year, here it is here, FIFA Pro Team of the Year, you'll see Militao. He's the only Evertonian that got there, but he was picked at right back. So really good news for him. You can see the rest of the team there. Mostly names we will recognise. I don't think there's too many regens. No, he's not a regen either. More Liverpool players on the bench, which is a little bit of a strange one, isn't it? But there we go. So that was the FIFA Pro Team of the Year. Anyway, Brentford now in the Cup. They're a championship team, as you'll see there. You may not, it's kind of tiny, but they're 8th in the championship. David Adams is their manager. We can see him there. He looks like a decent manager, to be fair to him. Adventurous, passing style. And what are we expecting from them? This is how we're expecting them to play. It might be a little bit more defensive coming up against a Premier League team. But there we go. We can see all their ins and outs there. Lots and lots of key passes, aren't there? And this is a team we're sending out. Obviously, it being a cup game, we send out the kids named after you guys. So Michael Stevens goes in goal. It's Luis Gustavo. It's Turpey. It's Div Dogs. And it's Simpson. Of course, the youngster that we just have to play at right back because we have nobody else right now. Hawkey and Berg go in midfield. It's Hampson. We're just going to keep trying him as a winger. We tried it in the Carabao Cup. He's pacey, which I like out there. So we'll just kind of see how that goes for now. Owen Manning and Gabe Wilson. Terry Cook up top. Let's see if we can get our boys into the next round. So there we go. We can see the way they're lining up. They are indeed a lot more defensive than they had been in the Championship. But again, you would expect that, wouldn't you? Klung says to pick up where they left off. I think, what do we say to this? Just keep the run going, boys. Keep it going. Some calm, we have faith. And let's get out there. Let's get out there and score some goals. And here we go. Here we go. Yeah, again, it's one of these that we should be winning. I'm a little bit worried. Of course, we're not playing the full team. This is not the best start. This is not the start we wanted. Simpson's there. Decent header from the kid, to be fair to him. And now, can Gabe Wilson run away, but not to be on this occasion. I might just check. If they got that block in midfield, we might just need to exploit the flanks. If they've got the two-man block in front of the central defenders, we might need to try and go down the sides of them a little bit more. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. You get the feeling the first goal on this one could be very important. We're not doing too badly. Certainly the match ratings look okay so far. But Yeah, it's not ideal, not ideal. Terry Cook's looking nervous, which isn't ideal either. I wonder if we might just need to quicken up this tempo a little bit, be a little bit more expressive, and see what happens with that. I mean, they haven't done anything yet, have they? But that's always the concern. You would imagine they're going to try and hit us on the break. Manning, that's a decent ball to the back post. Hampson nods it down for Toby Berg. Blocked shot. Simpson's there. What can he do? Back for Div Dogs. For Toby Berg. For Hawkey. Come on, can we roll the ball in the middle there? No, we can't, but it's fine. We still keep possession. We're taunting them. Manning, that's a good ball for Simpson. He's not the best crosser, but can he get a good one in here? He can. It's Terry Cook. And Terry Cook just over the bar as Morty wakes up. I don't know if you can see him there. Say hello, Morty. There he is. Big Everton fan, Mortimus. Come on, boys. It wasn't too much there for us, was there? It's going to have to be... You're going to fall? What's going on there, mate? Yeah, it's going to have to be a we expect more, I think, isn't it? Because it wasn't great. What we did do well is limit their chances, but we obviously didn't create anything of our own. So we'll maybe go attacking here as well. I wonder with the snow if that's affecting it. I think seeing the what's it called, like the preview, the teaser things from the Football Manager 20, I think that weather's actually going to affect the pitch a little bit more, which would be good. Oh, there it is. Hawkey, first goal of the season for him. Isn't his first goal for the club? I think he's scored before. Good ball in from Gabe Wilson. It is it's not his first goal ever, but it is his first goal for this season. A cracking ball in from Gabe Wilson, and Hawkey rises like a salmon. Look at that for a header. Unstoppable. That's 1-0. And that is what we like to see. And we come straight back. Excellent, boys. Come on, keep your heads here. It's easy. It's very, very easy. And it's very, very frustrating as well. Show some passion, boys. Show some football. Just general knowledge. I don't know. That was so easy, wasn't it? So easy. From a throw. And knocked it. How much space do you want to give a man? He couldn't miss. I think I might have had half a chance of scoring that one. That was horrible. Terry Cook has just gone off the boil, hasn't he? We're going to have to take him off again. Playing a 6.4. Yeah, we'll bring Schiffers on. Schiffers is more natural on the right, or is he? I think he's got more of a cross on him, doesn't he? Yeah, so we'll play Schiffers on the right. We'll move Hampson up front to his natural position. Gustavo's picked up a knock. We can't afford that because we do not have any other left backs. If Estrate should be back in a little while. He's not too far away, but obviously not fit for this one. Can we win that? We can. Berg's done well there. Manning, nicely done. Just keep possession nicely for us. Manning goes over the top. Hampson's there. Now, is there someone at the back post? Where's Gabe? Gabe's nowhere to be seen. Manning's there, though, now. He picks up the loose ball for Gabe Wilson. Gabe Wilson! Oh, that's a stunning strike from Gabe Wilson. It's 2-1, and what a goal that is. That'll be on goals of the season at the end of the season. What a strike. First goal of the season for Gabe, and that was a little bit special, wasn't it? Manning picked up the loose ball. Owen Manning's absolutely stolen an assist there, hasn't he? But look at that. That is maybe not as good from behind the goals it looked at first viewing, but that is absolutely stunning. We'll tell them to concentrate. We might just go back to positive. We don't need to keep attacking them. Not even close to offside. And there we go. There we go. Excellent, excellent stuff. Let's give them, what do we want to say? We might just start and close the game down a little bit here. So we'll be more disciplined. We'll lower this tempo back down. Waste a bit of time, play for set pieces, slow her down, and it's been a tough game, but I think we're still, 3.5 minutes to go here, but I think we've just about done enough to get through this. Schiffers back out for Wilson. Wilson dinks one in, it's there, oh, it's well taken. Div Dogs with the goal, his first, now that could be his first for the club as well. It is his first ever goal, well done Div Dogs, first goal for Everton, and that wraps it up, doesn't it? We'll give him some praise for that. And with a few minutes to go in stoppage time, Div Dogs does the business. Good ball in from Gabe Wilson yet again. He's had a game, hasn't he? 2 assists and a goal. And yeah, look at that for a centre-back's finish. Just put your foot through it, son. And that's just what he's done. Excellent stuff. Job done, isn't it? Really, just really... apart from the goal that we conceded, which was horrible, really, truly horrible defending, that's a decent enough performance. Albeit at home to a championship club. But that's a decent performance. Well done, boys. Pretty happy with that. Now, the only concern is the condition of Gustavo, but that is what it is, I guess. We can't do much about it. What do we say? Just a good win, boys, I think. I don't know if we hammered Brentford, but we certainly gave them a beating, didn't we? We got the job done. Now, of course, being January, the transfer window is now open. There's nothing happened as of yet, though. To Stuart Webber's credit, he is definitely looking for fullbacks for us, so that's good, guys. Wait right there. We'll be back in 6 days' time for the game against Swansea, and hopefully we'll have a signing to announce at fullback. Okay, welcome back, and there is some breaking transfer news. He's done it. He signed us. Basically. He's done really well, I think. Let's have a quick look here. So we've signed an American defensive midfielder. He's basically a utility defensive player. Tyler Adams for £4 million. You can see his contract isn't. It's not ridiculous by Stuart Webber standards at $46.5 million. He's basically going to be a backup option, but he's a good utility player. He's decent enough as a fullback. He's decent enough as a defensive midfielder. Like I say, he's not here for a long time, but hopefully he'll be here for a good time. Although we did get a 4-year contract, so maybe he will be here for a long time. But I'm relatively okay with this one, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think Stuart Taylor's done okay there. He's basically signed what we needed, just a defensive utility player. He can play on the left and the right, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, there has been some other transfers out as well. I'll have a quick look at those. Lucas the Grandmeister, he has left off to West Brom for $14 million. We never used him. We signed him for 7.5. We've got some nice loan fees for him there, and then we've doubled our money on him. So I think a decent signing in the end. He was one of my panic signings, if you remember back when Selke wasn't scoring. I just basically signed every striker I could see. So he's left us. Another one, and now this guy's been here since the start, Nicholas Hansen. He's just been sort of a backup number 3, number 4 goalkeeper at times. I think he's down to number 4 right now. But yeah, didn't play a league game for us anyway. He's off to Nice for a little bit of money, 160 grand. To be honest, good luck to him. Let's see, he was never going to play for us, so there we go. So we have done a little bit of business, which is good. We've done what we needed to do, but this is all about facing Tim Cahill and his Swansea side, and it's really, really tough, this one. Already been a good round for us, though, because Spurs went to Anfield and got the win. So that's good. City has already won, though, so that puts them top. Obviously, we have the game in hand now. This is what we're expecting from Swansea. Have a quick look at Tim Cahill, because he was a really good coach for us. I was actually disappointed to lose him. There's not much difference between coaching and managing, but you can see there he was decent enough. He was a good coach, good mentally as well, which was good determination. So I hope he does well as a manager, just not today maybe. But he's an adventurous, standard playing style. If we look at how we're expecting to line up, sort of this Christmas tree formation here, they did get a point against Swansea last time out. You can see they're very, very narrow. It's not rocket science what sort of team we're going to come up against here. We need to get down the sides and get crosses into the box, don't we? This is a team we're setting out to hopefully do just that. Lafont in goal. It's Gustavo, Stark, Felipe, and El Militao as the back four. Callum Black and Canente in midfield, the new dynamic duo in there. Rafinha, Vlasic, and Lookman. It's Schweinsteiger up top. The new boy is on the bench, so if things are going well, we might have a look at him second half. So they are lining up as expected. Good old Tim Cahill. He's not going to go down wondering, as he's going to have a go at us, which is good. Hopefully, we'll be able to exploit some space and make him regret that decision. What do we want to say here? I think just we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. Some calm, we have faith. We did get the draw for the next round, the FA Cup as well. So we're away to either Fleetwood, who are, I think, League One, or Nottingham Forest, who are Championship. So you would imagine Nottingham Forest would get the better of that replay, but you never know. But we are away from home, so it'll be a little bit tougher. It's just a foul by Callum Black. Nice early one there to get the game underway. So that's the next round of the FA Cup. Here we go from the corner. Canente, edge of the area there for Rafinha. Back to Canente. Can we get a ball into the box? Back for Rafinha. He's looking for some space. Rafinha, it's blocked. It's there for Vlasic, and it's back again, and it's somehow stayed out of the net. It was absolute pinballs in there, but eventually it's been put behind for another corner. Canente to take this one as well. He goes again back out for Rafinha. Rafinha walks it in and puts it over the bar. Oh, so unlucky, so unlucky. Should we have done a little bit better with that chance? So he certainly had the time and space, didn't he? Here we go again. It's a Swansea City goal kick. Can we win that? It's knocked down. We don't get the knockdown. I mean, it's not. This is kind of what we're. This is. You could tell by the way they were lining up. This is what we're going to be facing. Hopefully, we're not going to go behind here. Oh, it's not the best from Lafont. And we do find ourselves behind. And that is not really what was needed, was it? What do we say? Let's try and raise this tempo. Let's be more expressive now. And it was just long ball, wasn't it? Long ball, knocked down, and then we couldn't deal with it. They basically, just played around our final third. I mean, Lafont, he should have done better with that, shouldn't he? It's not a great one from his point of view, that. Come on, boys, show some passion here. Show some passion. Here we go. Lafont with the ball. Rolls it out for Stark. Out there for Gustavo, for Lookman. It's a decent ball, is it? It is. It's found Rafinha. Look at Militao in the overlap. We find him eventually. Vlasic with a good ball to find him. Ball into the back post. It's there, and it is 1-1. Ademola Lookman, 14th goal this year for him. He's having a stunning year in front of goal. But the lead didn't last long. It was a good response from him, wasn't it? We've got to give credit where it's due there. We have responded really well. Good run from Militao. Good vision from Vlasic to spot him. And Militao with a good ball to the back post. And Lookman's been scoring those for fun this year, which is why he's in the team and not Richarlison right now, because he just keeps getting the job done for us. So there we go. Back on level terms. Nice and quickly. Can we go? Oh, that's a little bit lungy from behind, referee, maybe? No. Fair enough. We win the ball again there, but it's picked up by the Swansea City player. Wade, now he was the goal scorer, wasn't he? Just find ourselves perhaps on the back foot here ever so slightly. I'm wondering if we need to just change something about the way we're playing, because they do look as though they've got a lot of space in front of our back four there. Let's not let another shot go. Militao's done well to win that. Rafinha picks up a pass that looks more like a bit of a hack forward than a pass, if we're honest with ourselves. Come on, boys. I think we need to close up these lines. Yeah, we'll keep everything else the same. They just look like they're just trying to knock it over us, and they're just looking to play in front of our back four. So we'll try and stop them doing that by closing the lines up. And if not, we can stick a DM in. That's not a problem. Gustavo with a little bit of space. He finds Lookman with even more space. Cross in, Schweinsteiger. He's not going to miss that. 9th goal of the year for him. And it's 2-1. We've turned it around within 20 minutes. Excellent stuff. Lookman now with a goal and an assist as well. And Schweinsteiger, put him in front of goal like that. He just scores, doesn't he? He doesn't miss. Gustavo sucked in the wide player. Lookman drew in another 2 defenders there. And Schweinsteiger's just not missing those. Excellent stuff. It's 2-1. I'm sorry, Mr. Cahill, but it's got to happen. This has just got to happen. Just sit back, relax, and think of Australia. That's all I can tell you, mate. Because this hopefully will get ugly. All right, Militao. Throw in. It's picked up there by Canente. Here we go again. Decent ball. Look how much space we have in wide areas. Look at the space. Look at the space. Schweinsteiger. He gets it. Is it going to be a Schweinsteiger goal or an own goal? It is an own goal. It's a little bit unlucky for their goalkeeper, to be fair. But I tell you what, you can see maybe that Tim Cahill's lack of look at how compact they are. There's so much space in wide areas. Can you imagine if we had? Oh, the keeper maybe should have done a little bit better there. If we had Davy Selke, that's just a huge beast of a target man in there for this. He'd score 20, wouldn't he, today? But yeah, this is not it's not great from Swansea, to be fair. They're sitting back, they're trying to make it difficult, but to be honest, there's so much space in wide areas. Look at that, look at how narrow they are. Look at that, inside their sort of the halfway point of the field. Just got to keep going side to side. Move them around, get the cross in. Here it is again. It's Ademola Lookman, and he's not managed to score on that occasion, but he probably should have, to be fair. Vlasic hasn't had a great day. Neither has Rafinha. We could look to stick Lookman on the right, but I think that's been relatively comfortable, hasn't it? We don't want to get complacent here because we are only 1 goal up, but you do think if we just keep our heads defensively and don't do anything stupid, that this should be okay from here. We'll just tell everybody a little bit more to come, and then we'll get back out there. Yeah, so the transfer window is obviously still open. I don't know what, no one knows what Stuart Webber's going to do. I was basically asking him, because there is a Director of Football tab in the transfer window, I was basically just asking him to sign right backs. Like, suggest me a right back, mate, go and sign him, basically was what I was saying. So, I don't know if he'll do anything else. We don't really need anything else, to be honest. We had to, we're at our limit on the squad registration. In any case, we'd have to take somebody out to... There's a good ball in, and Lookman does it again. 15th goal of the year. It was a cracking ball in from Rafinha that time. But Lookman with the header, that is 4-1, sorry. And that is now surely that. We'll give them some praise. At 4-1, it should be fine. Rafinha's done really, really well there. And Lookman, I cannot believe how narrow they are. It is absolutely just ridiculous. You've got to change the way you're playing, Tim. Now they'll go and score, won't they, now that I've said that? But they're too narrow. They're just too narrow. Come on, boys. Let's win this ball back. We did come straight back, so hopefully we're not going to go and concede a goal here. That would be really annoying if we did that. I'm wondering if we maybe just look to stick a DM in. We could stick Callum Black back in there and just drop off Vladic into midfield a little bit more. But, I mean, they're playing 2 number 10s. Maybe there is some logic in doing that. We'll wait and see what happens from this. Wade again. Oh, I tell you what, he's got a decent shot on him, this Wade, hasn't he? Where is he? Wade. No, it's only a 9. We're just giving him a bit too much space, I think. He looks a decent player, actually. He's certainly not the worst. Do we want to make any changes here? I don't necessarily. We want to see the new boy, didn't we? So let's do that. Let's bring Tyler Adams on for... Let's bring him on for Gustavo. Yeah, Verstrate's still a little ways away. I forgot he picked up an injury after his virus. So, yeah, we are without him for a little bit of time. So we'll stick him on the left. It's not his natural position, but he can play there. And here we go. Militao over a free kick. We've seen him score these before. This one's off the wall, though. Has a second crack at it. Back post. No, it's headed away. They've lumped it forward. We should get to that. Yep, Black's there. Back for Lafont. Lafont, don't do it, mate. Don't. Touch of the Pickfords there. We've already seen him give away one horrible goal against Manchester United earlier this season. That we'll just put it down to, I don't know, what do you put that down to? I don't even know what you put that down to. He knows what he's done. Let's not dwell on it. Game's already in the bag. We don't want to be rude to him. You know what it is? He's just like, Tim, all right, mate, we'll help your goal difference out here. This should be it. It's not been a great second half. Lafont's added some comedy relief in there, which is nice of him. Good ball in back post. Schweinsteiger. Oh, he's missed one that we would usually expect him to bury, to be honest. But that's okay. Job done. Alamola Lookman's the star of that one. We've given a debut to our new boy as well. Didn't really see much of him. Don't get complacent. I think maybe complacency in that second half definitely played a role. Hey, Tim. Yeah, mate, it's me. Look, mate, sorry about the result. Yeah, I know, but it's never nice to beat a mate. You know how it is. Good. yeah, Lafont, he's an absolute muppet. You know what he's like. You've been here long enough. But, yeah, makes the score respectable, which is good, I think. A fair reflection of the game. Yeah, mate, look, did you want to go grab a pint? Yeah, that'd be great. Look, I'm just in my office right now, and I've got to go speak to Sky, but I just want to give you a shout before you left the stadium. Good, mate, good. Who's doing the Sky interviews today? Is it Neville? Friggin' Carragher. Bloody Liverpool bastards. All right, mate. Well, I've got to go speak to him. I'll meet you out back in, 15? Good, mate. See you then. So Lookman sends us back top. Excellent stuff. Adams, as I just said, made his debut. 2 goals and an assist. What a performance that was. And we maintain a winning streak. So if we have a quick glance at the league table, there it is there. We're back top. Nice little gap there now back to Liverpool, though they do still have that game in hand, don't they? So we've got to bear that in mind. But that's it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I think what we'll do, I think we're going to trust me to get through the FA Cup tie. And what we'll do is we'll come back for the Villa game at the end of the month, because then we can wrap up the transfer window as well. And then we'll have Leipzig in the Champions League as well. The first leg of that. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a gap in there, but we'll think that's what we'll do. Hopefully, I'm hoping the FA Cup game might get moved back a bit, but I don't think it will. That's all for next time, though, guys. It'll be Villa and it'll be obviously RB Leipzig, and it will be a wrap-up of what Stuart Webber has done. I don't know. Just keep your fingers crossed it's not something ridiculously stupid. Take care.